Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning, top of the morning. Welcome to the show. How y'all doing, baby? What is going on? Are we long? Are we short? Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Happy hump day. What's going on? How are we doing today? Are we happy? Are we healthy? Are we wealthy? Bitcoin's getting a little bit of volatility going on right now, don't you think? Do you guys think that this scam ass pump is a fucking scam or what? This shit? Y'all think that's a scam? I do. I think it's a scam. I think it's a scam. I think it's a scam. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see what's going on. I will tell you what we're doing right now, what I'm doing right now. I see you long ago. But before we do that, let me say hello to each and every one of you. My friends, thank you for being here. Happy Wednesday. All right, we got Hack Trades in the house. We got Kalechi, Kenny. Shouts out to Kenny. We got Austin. We got R-Pink. We got Ty. We got Cass. Okay, we got the whole Nexus in here, baby. What's up with it? Gio's dropping the kids off at school before the dump of a lifetime. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Bro, like for the past month, every Bitcoin dump has a stupid V-shaped recovery. I know, man. I know. I'm going to make a video that's called They're Doing It Again soon. Probably today. I'm going to make a video called They're Doing It Again today. So stay tuned for that. Long SUI bottom. Nice. Bounce off the local value area low. Yes, sir. That is a pump. That is a pump, man. That is a pump. That is a pump. That is a pump. It's a pump. Here's what I'm gonna say. Okay? Here's what I'm gonna say. We have a lot of liquidity above us. We have a lot of liquidity below us. And this pump is crazy, dude. This pump is crazy. My immediate thoughts. If we come up to here and we see rejection, I'm looking to short it. I'm already in shorts, guys. I'm already in shorts. This week's price action has been not the best, to be honest with you. But if we can come up to here, I'm looking to short it. And we see confirmation, I will add to my short. I've already taken profit. Yeah. Them front running like that. So here's what I'm going to do right now, okay? These are the only things I'm interested in. If we come down and we take the low again, I will long if I see confirmation. If we hit this zone and I see confirmation, I will short. If we hit this high, I will look for shorts. Basically what you see on the screen right now. That's it. And nothing else in between. So we'll see what happens. It's been a very shit. It's been very shit price action. It's been very shit price action. Like, it's been embarrassingly bad price action. My goodness, it's horrendous, dude. This shit is ass. This week was really a test. This short position that we were in from the Nexus, this guy that we were in, like, look how many days this is. 2 days, 2.5 days. They really tested the patience on this one. And they still didn't even hit this. I was looking for longs down here right before stream. They didn't even hit that, but hey, it is what it is. All right, giveaway today. I don't know. We'll see if I feel like it. You full port, long or short, whatever I say. Bro, you need to exactly not full port, long or short, whatever I say. But since you mentioned that, this is a good reminder that disclaimer, all content presented is a complete joke and should not be taken seriously. Geo is an incompetent 5'2" and 3/4 wannabe singing non-financial advisor. Crypto is a scam. Making money online is impossible. Global warming is real and the earth is flat. All right. All jokes aside now, let's get into the zone because we might have a trade here. And I am looking to take a trade here. I'm looking to take a trade. I actually prefer... I actually don't prefer that they touch that line. This is such a scam. Wow. I'm not in any longs right now. I'm not in any longs right now. This is such a scam. ETH was the better long. ETH was one that made sense. ETH at least did something. Bitcoin didn't do shit. That's really bad. Yeah, I'm looking for shorts now. Basically right now, but it needs to chill out here. Like if it needs to do this, it needs to start chilling out here and then do that, then I will short it again. But if it's not going to do that, then and it just blasts up, then no problem. Then it's going to go without me. Nope, sorry, you take everything. I'm short from here. I'm short from here. Right here. Actually, right here. This was my position. It was this. This was my position. So we'll see. I kind of hope that they do come up a little bit. I kind of hope they do. I hope they do this. If they do that, I'm shorting it again. Down to here, down to here, down to here. So, I mean, guys. So there hasn't been much going on, right? There hasn't been much going on. We have a lot of liquidity above. We have a lot of liquidity below. Okay. USDT dominant is the star of the show right now, which I will make a video on later. I don't feel like talking about it right now because this is the scalp stream. But I do need to talk about USDT dominance. But realistically, not much has been happening. It's been very bad price action this week. All of my trader friends have been complaining about it. And yeah, I mean, there's nothing really to write. Like how it's just been garbage, man. If you're not If you're not TPing after 2 seconds, then it's not really in an ideal situation for you. The way that this is V-shaping up is making me believe that we're not even going to come. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm looking for shorts right now. I'm not looking for longs. I'm not looking for longs. Alex, bro, what is this, dude? Round trip city, man. I'm looking for shorts here. No shorts for me, buddy. I don't know, man. We'll see. I had this one. I'll tell you this, I'm not longing after a 1.4% move to the upside, that's for sure. Let's see if we can get a nice short here. Yeah, this PA is fucking gay though. So the context of where we're at is we have a lot of liquidity above us. We have a lot of liquidity below us. We didn't sweep Monday's high. We didn't sweep Monday's low. And we came very close to Monday's high. We came very close to Monday's low. If we bring up our levels, which is pretty nutty. It's crazy to me that we're back up here. But anyway. And the context of getting to this zone is, you know, we've been up only now for 3 weeks straight. We've literally been up only with 0 retracements for 3 weeks straight. So we'll see if we end up getting a little something here. We are in swing short territory. I do think that the swing shorts come a little bit higher. Okay. I think that the swing shorts do come a little bit higher. But locally speaking, within this range, it's been a very ugly looking range, and that's the truth. Even this, leaving these equal lows, is really bad. Really, really bad. So to me, it's very simple. Any longs I see, we're targeting the range high because of all the liquidity that's been generated above. And any shorts we see, we're definitely targeting now these equal lows, if not coming down to here. My overall favorite play from here would be to reject from this zone, come down, hit 91K, then come up, hit 96, maybe 97, 98, and then rinse it down to like 82 to come and sweep all of these lows. And then we'll see from there. That's my favorite play, but we'll have to wait and see what happens here. Okay, this is obviously the scalp stream, so, you know, we'll see if we can get a scalp. I do think that we should be met with some resistance here. And if we just blow through this block, we're gonna probably go to the range high. I don't see why we would stop anywhere else, but we'll see. I do want to add to my position. You're longing from 93K? Yeah, I mean, that was a good long. That's a really good long. I don't know what you saw down there to make you long, but hey, I mean, if you took it, make sure you pay yourself, bro. Make sure you de-risk it for the biscuit. What did we see? What did we come down for? We hit something. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the light. Yeah, we hit this guy. Okay. Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't hate this. I don't hate it. I would definitely call that a scalp more than a swing, or more than a to the range high. But hey, I mean, that's what we're here to do, right? Got a nice reaction off of this. We have a flip zone out of this zone. So there was a scalp long last night that I didn't take. I haven't been longing, guys. I'm focused on shorts in this general area. What do I think about the CME gap closing on the daily time frame? Do we have a CME gap? Where the hell is my... Oh, there we go. Like, what do I think about this? Man, these candles are so ugly, dude. I don't know how to even trade that. I'm not even gonna lie to you. What do I think about this CME gap? Is that your question? I think that we could make our way to that zone. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that lines up with this low, which you can see very clearly that I have a position here. So I have a position here, right? Taking out these lows. I'll tell you this. There is absolutely no way. There's no way that I am longing without taking these lows. No way. It's a good idea for shorts. I don't trade. Ha ha ha. Okay. If you say so. If you say so, brethren. Whatever you say, bruv. Do I think India-Pakistani war will affect Bitcoin? I have no idea. If the war starts, we can say good night for the rest of the year. Oh, I don't trade. The chart's ugly. Yeah, the charts are very ugly right now. What should I use parallel with market cipher? Because I'm trying to find something else to put on your chart when money flow don't make sense. Let's say, wait, I lost it. When monthly don't make sense. Let's say on the 5-minute price action going hard south when money flow is diverging in the green and going up. My recommendation is to don't rely on indicators. Like, use market cipher as confluence with your idea without without market cipher. So, like, for example, right, I had an idea to short here before market cipher would have even told me to short here. So do it in that, don't use market cipher or any don't look for a magic indicator. There's no such thing as a magic indicator. Build your narrative, build your trade ideas around what's happening, around liquidity, around like what's going on, and trade that way. That's what that would be my recommendation for you. Do I use market cipher B? I know your face, just not sure from where you started singing, and I was like, I know this guy from some stream. I do use market cipher. I do use it, although I don't use it the way that I used to use it. The way that I used to use it was a lot more reliant on market cipher itself. But as I've learned from late, you can't rely on it, especially with how choppy shit is lately. You really can't rely on it. So, I've learned that the hard way. And as a result, I do not put emphasis on market cipher anymore. I still use it when I'm entering and it's good confluence and whatever, but I don't use that as my primary form of technical analysis anymore. I used to be like, oh, it looks like it could do this. It looks like it could do that. Now I'm not like that. I do 99.9% of my charts. My charts 99.9% of the time are blank. They're blank. And then only when I'm entering, if I even feel like I need it, I pull up market cipher. What watch is that? It's a Citizen. It's not that great of a watch. It's my first watch ever. It's $500. Hold on, let me turn the lights on, man. It's so dark. Yeah, nothing special, $500 watch, my first watch ever. Citizen. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Listen, we are in a scalping stream. I am looking for this move happened a little bit fast. I am short and chill right now. Not really too worried about it. I do think we're overextended to the upside, and I do think that we're very likely going to hit, I'm going to say we're very likely going to hit Monday's low or Monday's high today. I did this morning in the Nexus stream, I did mention that I do expect a lot of volatility today. And I do think that one of the two liquidity points, which happen to be Monday's low and Monday's high, are going to get taken today. Okay, I do believe that. So we'll see what happens. I'm hoping Monday's low goes first. I'm hoping Monday's low goes first. I'm not married to it. We'll make adjustments if needed, but I'm hoping Monday's low goes first. Did this get taken? Yeah, that did get taken, didn't it? This guy here did get taken. I'm really hoping Monday's low goes first. Now, Bitcoin and Ethereum we do have an SMT, but we don't even have confirmation. Like, this is really shit price action. This is really shitty price action right now. Did I take the short? I am already in a short. I did not take this short specifically, but I am looking to short it. I am looking to short it. And the invalidation for it is actually very simple. I don't think we need to come back to like that high. Like, if we SFP this, I'll take it. We'll see what happens here. (15-second time frame). Well, if you shorted it and you're on the 15-second, your 15-second just flipped back to bullish. So stupid, bro. This is stupid. 7%. 7%. Oh my goodness. Who trades Fartcoin here? Let me know if you trade Fartcoin here. This shit is crazy, dude. What's my opinion on the monthly VWAP at 84K? I don't use monthly VWAPs, but I definitely think that we can go to 84K and way lower. Here's my opinion, okay? Overall, everybody is aggressively bullish all the time again, and I don't necessarily believe that we're so back the way that everybody else thinks that we're so back right now. That's my opinion. So we could definitely go see the 84K VWAP again, the monthly VWAP. We could definitely go see that again. I will tell you this, I'm looking for Solana longs here. Looking for Sol longs. Looking for, that does not mean that I'm taking it. But to be honest, I don't think I'm very eager to trade this scam price action today. At least not on the alts. Scam wick on SUI. Yeah, man. Yesterday's scam wick on SUI was crazy. You know what's crazier on SUI? What's crazier is that in the Nexus, we had literally a 25 risk to reward long on that. And if I held it, which I didn't, but if I did, that could have been like a 50 risk to reward trade. That's what hurt. Your first watch was a Timex? Nice. Plus liquidations at 83K. Yeah, so I think okay, here's my conviction, like, of the 83K area. Okay, I was like telling the Nexus, man, I was like, I even made a YouTube video right here saying, yo, I think we're like, everyone needs to chill out. I think we're going to come down a little bit. And all I wanted was the range low, you know, all I wanted was 82.7, and we never came for that range low, and then we pumped. I was telling the Nexus, I was like, guys, listen, please just tell them, like, if we, no, I mean, not tell them, but if we hit 82.7K, as long as we, like, I'll be a perma bull, because I did have suspicion that we were going to go aggressively higher. It made sense to. The only thing that didn't make sense in this zone was that we left all of this. That didn't make sense. And we swept the high. We had, like, it made no sense to actually leave these behind. This pump is, in my opinion, it's a good pump. It looks good. The aggression coming out of that zone looks very good. But the actual range itself was, as the people love to say whenever price goes down, this was a manipulated range to the upside. This was not what you would want to see for a healthy move. If you had this, then I would be a lot more bullish on this area in general. But because we left this liquidity behind, you know, you have to be a little bit concerned. You got to be a little bit concerned, right? Be a little bit concerned. But yeah, in terms of like the liquidations and stuff, bro, I mean, look, like the tail as old as this bull run. Everybody is so aggressively bullish all the time. Everybody right now thinks we're so back. You should see my Twitter, dude. You know, like the amount of FOMO and FUD, like reverse FUD that's spread. Oh my God, buy right now. We're going to 1,000,000K, blah, blah, blah. When in reality, all this could be is just a lower high, lower low. That's all it could be, you know? And I just think people don't think of things like objectively. You know, they get caught up in the moment. They're just not objective. There's too much FOMO going on. And I feel like people weren't beat up enough. You know, people were beat up enough on altcoins. I would say that, yes. But I don't think people were beat up enough in Bitcoin. There's still too much. Like, I don't think anybody was really questioning the bull market. You know, people weren't questioning the bull market, at least from my perspective. They were not questioning the bull market. They weren't thinking it was over. Like, look at the difference. Let me show you the difference, okay? The 2021K top, right? We had a 50% move to the downside. And then we actually stayed down here for 2 months. So people were questioning shit in this time for almost 3 months. 2.5 months we were down here. If you come to what we did here, you had a big move to the downside. Yeah. I mean, I guess you could say we spent 2 months down here. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say it looks similar. I guess you could say it looks similar. So, okay, take back what I said. But let's just say that this, like, we're going to screenshot. We'll put it on the screen here, okay? So this is 2021. Okay, up here is 2021. 2021. Okay? It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty similar, okay? Where we are now is where? So you had these lows. You had these lows. You broke that. You broke that. Okay? By the way, for the record, I do not think that this cycle is going to be like 2021. Everybody is so convinced that we're going to take the all-time high again, though it is very possible that we do. I don't think it'll happen in this same fashion that it happened last time. It's too easy. Okay? It's too easy. But let's just objectively talk about where we are right now. So you broke, right? You're here. Now where we are in this little range is in this little range. So what happens after this range? You get the pullback, and then you get that leg to the upside. We haven't had the pullback yet, right? We haven't had the pullback yet. So if it's going to be 1-to-1, which I don't think it is, the cycle's broken. I don't believe that it's going to happen the same way as 2021 personally, but we'll have to wait and see. So that's my thought. That's my thought overall. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm not a fortune teller, and I never claim to be, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. What does the Nexus mean? How did I come up with it? Actually, shouts out to Dak. Dak is my moderator who came up with it. And basically the definition behind what a Nexus is. So, okay, the VIP before was the website was tradewithgeo.com. And I had an idea to make this not about me, to make it about you. Okay, so I've shared the video a couple times already. I'm not going to share it again, but I had the idea that it's not about me. It's really not about me. Who am I to you? Who cares about me? right? And I always tell you guys to judge me based off of my network. Don't judge me based off of me. Judge me based off of the people in the Nexus, okay? Judge me based off of these guys that are actively trying to learn, that are posting their trade setups, that are getting their P&Ls and all that, okay? So the idea behind the Nexus and the way that the name came about is that the Nexus, the definition of Nexus is the center point between all. Oh, there might be, we might get a little bounce here. The idea behind the Nexus, okay? The idea behind the Nexus is that the Nexus, what a Nexus is the center point between all connections. That's what the definition of Nexus is. And my idea is, and my tagline, as you can see by the little logo that's above me here, is control your narrative, right? So my idea was, I wanted to make it about you. It's not about me, it's about you. I want to show you how to do this for real. I want to show up for you every single day, provide you with the course, provide you with whatever else, okay? And show you how to do it practically, okay? And I want you to become the center point between all connections, right? I have changed my life. I've changed my life, and I do this every day, and I show up every day, and blah, 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 okay? I've taken control of my own narrative because I decided that I didn't want to be a bum. And that's the whole goal, right? That was the whole meaning behind the Nexus. Brother, where are we going today? My take? Well, we're in the dead center of the range. We could go up, we could go down. I don't know. I think that we're going to hit Monday's low before we hit Monday's high. But we'll have to wait and see. Good morning, Alexandra G. How are you? How does the breaker block work? What specific time should we be looking at? You can look at breakers on all time frames. If I look at Bitcoin price adjusted for inflation, we actually didn't hit Bitcoin all-time high pre-halving. Yeah, a lot of people say that. And I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. I don't know what that means. And I also don't care what that means. On the chart, we took the high pre-halving. So to me, we took, like, the cycle's broken. There you go, bro. That's the song. That's the song. Who came up with a very cool tree logo? I did. I did. The idea behind a tree. Okay, so the Nexus. So the Nexus is, okay, the definition of Nexus is the center point between all connections. I've taken control of my own narrative. I had the tagline, control your narrative, okay? The idea is you guys need to take responsibility for your own lives, okay? And you need to, if you want to do this for real, you need to take accountability. You need to take life by the balls and fuck it up, right? Now, that being said, what is a tree? The tree is like, man, you're rooted. You know, you have roots. It starts off as a little tree and then it grows into this beautiful, you know, big oxygen making thing. But it's not always beautiful. It starts out dirty, right? It starts out small. A tree is very center pointed. Like you are, it's in the ground. It's firmly in the ground. You know what I mean? Like you're sturdy. That's the whole idea behind the tree. And it represents growth. And that's what trading is. Trading is a journey. Trading is growth. I'm learning every day still. I'm not perfect. I'm not the best trader in the world, and I never claim to be. I'm on my own journey. I have my own Nexus, just as you have your own Nexus, and that was the idea behind it. Left translated cycle, says Chelsea. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I do agree with that. Like I said, I think a lot of people are very bullish all the time. And I think that a lot of people are like holding on to last cycle. Oh, it did this last cycle. It did that last cycle. There's no way that the high could be in yet. But I think that there's absolutely a way. I think that because it didn't happen like last cycle is why we should be paying attention to it. It's very simple. Everybody and their mother make like a tree and leave. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny, man. Isn't that like, that was a quote in that was a quote from bro, don't spam the chart. That was a quote from Back to the Future. Make like a tree and leave. But actually in Back to the Future, it was it was make like a baby and get out of here. Yo, Kenny, I gotta make you a mod in here. Hold on. There you go. Okay, you are long from 1827 since yesterday. Liquidation is 1620. What can you do? I mean, that's funny. I'm short from 1827. What you can do, I mean, dude, it's up to you. Like, I'm not your dad. What you can do is you can either close it, or you can let yourself get liquidated, or you can add to your margin. Like, what do you want? What do you want me to tell you? You do whatever you want, brother. It's your plan. Like, stick to your trading strategy. Whatever. I'll tell you this. I think that we're going to come to Monday's low, and I think that we're going to potentially come down to take out the range lows. So with that information, you can do what you want, but I could very well be wrong. I could very well be wrong, right? If you get out here and then it pumps, I don't want you to come and say, Geo said this, Geo said that, right? I'm short on ETH. I'm short on Bitcoin. I'm not long, and I have no interest in going long right now. So again, you do as you please, but you can't rely on somebody on the internet to tell you what to do. Make like a tree and get the fuck out of here. Don't be shy. Shouts out to Jan. Jan, I was going to play the playlist, but I would get copyrighted. I was thinking about it. To the guy who was long from 1827, real talk about what you can do. You can join the Nexus, and then you would have known not to long 1827. Yeah, join the Nexus, guys. If you're interested in joining the Nexus, which is my premium network, yeah, there are courses. So you get access to all my courses. Okay, you get access to my course. You get access to myself. You get access to my real-time updates. You get access to my morning live streams. You get access to the network. You get access to everybody else. We're very helpful in here. We're actually not assholes like most people in this industry are. So the link for that is in the description down below. And listen, if you want to control your own narrative, right here, look, if you want to take control of your own narrative, you want to change your life, and you want to do this for free, my goal here, first of all, I'm here to serve you, okay? This is not about me. This is about you. You are the center point between your own connection, okay? Between your own life. It's your responsibility, but I just show you how to do it, okay? I show you how to do it. I show up for these people every day, and it's up to you to take responsibility and to take accountability and to take control of your own narrative, okay? My goal, my objective is to get you to where I'm at a lot cheaper and a lot faster than I did. It took me 4 years, and it took me $50,000, $50K to get to where I'm at. So $100 a month, you'll get there a lot cheaper, a lot faster. You get access to the course. You can start learning on day one. So yes, you do get the course. I do take crypto payments. If you're interested in joining the Nexus, come into the Discord, the free Discord. The link is in the description. Okay. Under the Nexus tab, you see here, join the Nexus. Follow the instructions, and then we'll see you in there. We'll take care of you right away. Gio won't say it, so you will plug the Nexus. I appreciate you, bro. When people talk about their liquidation. Oh wait, hold on. How do I feel about last night's game, dude? Shouts out to Alex Crypto, guys. If you haven't, if you don't subscribe to Alex Crypto, go sub to him. If I can have one of the mods post his channel, please and thank you. What do I think about Mark Carney? I think Canada's screwed. What do I think about the Leafs game yesterday? I think the Leafs are screwed. What do I think about Bitcoin? I think Bitcoin is screwed. Shouts out to Alex Crypto, though. Yeah, man, join the Nexus. Come join us. I'm ready to serve you. We're ready to have you. Love your TA Geo. Do I offer discount to join the Nexus? There are no discounts, no. You expect a dump to 90K? This is my favorite play. My favorite play right now My favorite play right now is come down, hit 91.5 or 92.7. I don't care which one. Here's my favorite play. My favorite play is this, and then down, this, and then down. And this could happen up at like 98, whatever. I don't want to touch 100K, and I also don't think we are going to touch 100K. I could be wrong. I'm open to being wrong, but I don't care. All right. You tried to join the free but struggling with verification. Let me get that sorted out. Yeah, man, check it out. You have to like have a phone, unfortunately, because bots come in and scam people and shit. Yes, I am short, Mark. I'm just somebody who's in the Nexus. I'm no partner, not a mod, don't know Geo in real life, but he is 1,000% the person to pay for VIP. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Josh. Appreciate you. I care about my people, man. Is there a discount? No. The Nexus is no discount. What do I teach in the Nexus? I teach you how to control your narrative. I teach you how to take control of your life. This is what you learn. You get an intro, you get risk management, you get market structure, you get smart money, you get ranges. The next one is going to be order flow. And I'm continuing to add to this. Like it's a work in progress. We continue to add. You know, you learn all of it. You learn all of it. And then you're going to learn putting it all together. We'll get there. We will get there, man. We will get there. We shall get there. How long is each lesson? It's long enough to get to the point. The course is very concise. It's very detailed. It's very concise. So it's not like extremely boring. You know, there's no fluff. There's no nonsense in it. I'm very calculated. I'm very to the point. Right? This one is 12 minutes. This one is 7 minutes. This one is 3 minutes. Very to the point. Overall, it's about 5 hours right now. This one's 14 minutes. 5 minutes. 7. Very concise. Very to the point. 10. This one is, we have a big one here. This guy here is 28. So, like, very concise, very to the point, you know? Very to the point. Very to the point. Gio or Alex, who's taller? Alex is taller. Alex is taller. I'm in the Nexus course, and this is the best trading course I've ever seen. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yo, shouts out to Pepper. Pepper's in the house. Pepper, how you been, bro? Yo, listen, funny story, guys. Funny story. Well, I mean, it's not funny, but Trader Geo is 2 years old, guys. I'm 2. I am 2 years old right now. Two years ago. April 28th, 2023. I'm 2, guys. Listen, all jokes aside, not that we've been joking, but all things aside, it's been an amazing 2 years. It's been a life-changing 2 years. So thank you to all that's been rocking it with me for the past 2 years, man. Alexandra says it's the shortest, most concise course you've come across. Trust me, you've seen a lot of them. Yeah, man. Shouts out to Alex O Crypto for the 20. Thank you very much, brother. Says happy birthday, old man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate the 20. Gio and his ADHD is showing. Yup. Big time. Big time. Drop a discount code. Man, guys, listen. Like, you're $100 a month for what you get is your discount. I paid $50,000 to get here. That means, okay, let's do some math. Let's do some math, okay? I paid $50,000 to get to where I'm at. So if you pay $100 a month, that means you have 500 months of payment before getting to where I got to. But you also have the guidance, and you will likely make back your investment. Okay? So you're actually not really losing money. You're making money. But that means that you have 41 years of Nexus before you get into the hole that I've been in. And that's assuming you don't make money while being in there. And I don't even want to get started on the number of hours. So I know, man. I'm so old. I'm two, guys. I'm two. Happy birthday to the only 2-year-old with a beard. I was born with a beard, bro. The more language a person understands in trading, the easier it'll be to comprehend the lessons. The way Geo teaches is the less complicated you've experienced in 2 years. Thank you very much for the comment, bro. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let's do some math. Yeah, you could pay 25 bucks a week. So let's go over this testimonial that we got the other day because it was really nice. So shouts out to Ragnar. Says, I wouldn't normally write a testimonial for a purchase / subscription, but I feel Geo has earned it, even if we're paying to be here. The Nexus trading course is well worth the price of admission on its own, but the daily streams and community also provide a lot of value and room for you to improve quickly. So keep in mind, guys, I'm telling you what you get. Okay, we're doing the trades, we're doing the analysis, and respectfully, I don't leave you alone like everybody else does. I'm in there all the time. I have a real time channel that I'm updating everybody all the time. And then when things from the course happen, okay, when things are happening in real time, I'm like, guys, do you remember when we did this in the course? Like, it's happening right now. So it's very practical as well. Okay. It's not just, I don't just tell you how to do it and then I leave you alone and then you're thinking, oh, is it this, is it that? Oftentimes people are like, Geo, is this good structure? And I'm like, I don't like it for this reason. I like it for this reason. Whatever, right? I've been investing in crypto since January 2021. Same, by the way. But only really started actively trading in early March. I started trading as I wanted to have another method to generate income alongside my spot bags, especially when looking ahead towards the next bear market. I'm not trading with a large account, and that will remain until I'm able to prove myself that I can have 3 to 6 consecutive positive trading months. The results for the first 2 months are now in, and although it's not a huge percent increase compared to a lot of people, I am aiming for a steady increase as I learn the ropes. I like to think I am a good judge of character, and I genuinely believe that Geo is trying to help all of us reach the same high standard of a trader. The Nexus is not simply a passive Discord that Geo sells access to for money and provides little to nothing in return. It gives you everything you need if you take the time to study the course. Watch and absorb every live stream and try to learn every day from others with more experience than yourself. And these are the total numbers. So in March, our boy was up 4.51% with a win rate of 74%. April up 11% with a total win rate of 79%. Started trading in March. Do you know when March was? March was 60 days ago. Okay? So you're not going to change your life overnight. It's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some guidance. I'm going to be wrong at times. We're going to learn together. That's what it is. $100 today gives you access to 5 hours of video content and Geo in your corner 24/7. Yeah. If you made a separate trading account and only took Geo's trades, not every idea, but the trades that you get confirmation, it'll pay for it. Yeah. Can my strategy be applied to forex? Absolutely, it can. It absolutely can. Do I have a link to the playlist? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. This is my very calculated playlist for when I started going live. So there you go, brother. Here's my link to the playlist. Do I look Italian? I'm not Italian. Not Italian. You could start a $20 account. I already read that. He is really updating all the time. He doesn't sleep much. Yeah, man, I don't sleep a lot. What do I think about Nexus compared to flopping Groper's private Discord? I'm not in his Discord. But here's what I'm gonna say, okay? And I'm not gonna say this like, I'm not knocking anybody. I have a lot of respect for Nick. Okay, I'm not knocking it, but you put it in the same sentence. So here's what I'm gonna say. I'm not comparing myself to Nick's Discord is what I mean here. But let me answer what do I think about the Nexus. And listen, I'm a real dude, okay? And I'm biased, and I'm telling you that I'm biased, okay? Obviously, I want you to join. Obviously, I want you to learn, and obviously, it benefits me for you to pay me, okay? Elephant in the room. I'm not trying to trick you when I say this. I'm biased. All these are obvious, okay? However, in my opinion, in my very biased opinion, we have the best Discord there is for a multitude of reasons. Number one, this is not a community. This is a network. Communities don't give a fuck about you. We genuinely care about each other, and I don't just say that. I'm not just saying, guys, I don't shill the Nexus. I don't shill it. You guys are shilling it for me. I didn't bring up the Nexus right now. Everybody else is saying it. Okay? Everyone else is saying it. It's not me. But what I think is that I'm very involved. I don't leave people alone. I give you the product. I give you the tools, and then I don't just show you how to do it, but when we're in real time, I'm like holding your hand doing it. But not in a way like, oh, I'm holding your hand. More of I'm like showing you how to use it properly. I'm very engaged. I'm very like, I've worked hard to get good people in there. If you only had 500 USD, would I pay the Nexus? Man, listen, if you had $500 of trading capital only, yeah, I would spend $100 of that to join the Nexus. Because otherwise, you're probably going to lose. If you don't know what you're doing, I'm not trying to say I'm a better trader or whatever. But if you don't know what you're doing, you're probably going to lose. It's way better to invest in yourself. And it doesn't even need to be the Nexus. You could join anything or learn from anywhere. But instead of jumping in bed with your $500, put 100 of that aside. That's what I would do. Personally, that's what I would do. There's no point in comparing. You choose a mentor. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, 100%. Nexus changed my life in 2 months. For real, I was... Man, look at these. Like, these are different people, guys. This is not me. This is not me. I'm not telling these people to say these things. I'm not telling people to say this. You know, I'm not telling people to say this. These are different. 100%. Nexus changed my life in 2 months. For real, I was in a bad place, and I've made enough to cover all the bad that's happened. I love to hear it, bro. Keep winning. Keep winning, bro. When I started in trade in 2018, I saw so many fake scammers selling RSI, MACD, whatever. When I came across Geo, I never seen someone more honest, humble in trading. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try my best. That's it, you know? I mean, highly respect both you and use MC. The other guy was saying he doesn't even use MC anymore since joining the Nexus, so I was curious about his take. Yeah, I don't use the market cipher the way that I used to. I'll tell you that. Shouts out to Mark Dutch. Geo paid you yeah, I paid him everything. So if I was to pay monthly and then learn in that month and possibly take signals from the Nexus, is that what most people are doing? Here's what I'm gonna tell you what most people are doing. Most people come and learn, they come and join, and then they try to learn. And it's a lot of information. Trading is not easy, okay? I don't think that you're gonna get there in 1 month, personally. I don't think so. It's gonna take time. But in my experience, this is what's happening. And I have the data. Like, I'm not gonna show it. It's private information, how many people are staying and how many people are leaving. But I have very good retention. And I believe, and I've had people say that they are staying because, like, the value in there far exceeds the price. And even if they are able to trade on their own, they decide to stay anyway and help others and work towards that. Like, this is just, you know, I have the data. I have no way to prove it. You're gonna have to take my word for it. But I'll tell you this: most people, some people leave, of course. Most people, especially the people that are involved. Okay, think of a classroom. If you're the class clown sitting at the back and you're not paying attention, then don't come. It's not gonna be for you. If you want to actually learn and you want to control your narrative, most people that are involved in engaging and are actively trying to learn are staying. Most of those people are staying. Of course, there are the outliers that don't, and you're never gonna get 100% retention, but I have very high retention. Guys, we have 237 people in here. We have 77 likes. We're gonna see if we can get into our Bitcoin trade here. I want to add to it. Please do me a solid and hit the like button for me. It really helps the channel out a lot. Current 150. I'm going to invest in the Nexus for the month and see where it can get you in your trading journey. Come, join us. Join us. I'm ready to serve you, man. I'm here for you every day. I show up every day. Whether I know what's going to happen or I don't, I tell you so that you are not lost. Get $100 off your mother's nightstand and join the Nexus. If you don't invest in education, you will lose everything. I agree. Geo and the appointed trading leaders are so active in the Nexus, you get annoyed with the notifications. Yeah, man, I'm in there all the time. We're in there all the time. You should have seen how many, how YouTube trading comms were in 2013, 2014. Dude, yeah, I bet, bro. I bet. I'm self-learning and there's a lot of free education on YouTube. Also read books and knowledge. But it's really hard that way. If you have someone to teach you, it's more profitable. Yep, I agree. Man, like learning how to trade is not hard. It's just you got to find someone that knows what they're doing, number one. And then you need to like listen, if I tell you how to shoot a free throw, you're never going to know how to shoot a free throw by reading a book. You have to do it. And it's helpful to have guidance. Oh, your elbow's a little bit too far out, tuck it in more, etc. Right? How can you pay with crypto to join? Head over to the Discord. The link is in the description down below for the free Discord, and then follow the instructions under the Nexus tab. Under join the Nexus, follow the instructions. Okay, so you open a support ticket, you follow the instructions, you send the payment, you send us the TX ID, and then we'll get it for you right away. William Lake says, I recommend the Nexus. Geo's course is great. Thank you. And by the way, we're adding to it still. We don't take signals in the Nexus. We learn how to trade. Exactly. Brother, I want to know about control your narrative. What is the definition of that? It's basically just controlling your life, you know, taking control of your own life. Trading alone is boring, dude. Believe me. And just a tip, stop watching everyone. Just watch and follow one guy. I 100% agree with that. Listen, and it doesn't need to be me. In my opinion, 2 max. Like if it was a gun to your head, if there was a gun to your head, 3 people. 2 to 3 people max to follow. And I even think that's a lot. 2 is preferred. One is best. 2 is okay. 3 is like gun to your head. Okay. I don't. This is when I don't. Okay, let me show you what I do, because it's not that I don't give signals. I do tell everybody when I go in, what I'm looking at, whatever, blah blah blah. Okay, right? We follow everything along. Look, I when I say I took 25% of the short out here, that's a signal, right? I don't advertise it as a signals group necessarily, but here's what I do. Okay, look at this, right? This was a short position that we had taken. So I look what I say. This is what I say, right? There are many probabilities when it comes to trading. The way that I trade, I'm very reaction based, and I know what I'm looking for. These dots, for example, these 3 dots, the Nexus knows what these dots mean. because I teach what these dots mean. So you watch the course, and then I don't need to reference what's happening because you already understand the course. You already understand the content. You understand the ranges. You understand the smart money. You understand the flip zones. You understand the liquidity. When I say I don't take signals, or I don't post signals, I don't ever do this. I'll never do this. Me personally, this is me. This is the way that I trade, okay? I don't ever say, okay, guys, I'm longing here. I'm putting the stop loss here. I'm doing this. Because many things can happen. Price action can change in real time. And I teach you what to look for when it's changing in real time. So, you know, for respectfully, the people that want to do this, go join another Discord that give you 2 risk-reward trades. Our risk-reward trades are like this. And we don't always get home runs like this. We definitely don't always get home run. Am I still live? Am I live still? What's going on right now? I'm live, right? Okay. These are my trades, right? These are our trades. This 25 risk reward trade. And I'm watching it. So I don't say enter here, stop loss here, because if I was going to do that, then it would be like this. It would be this position. This position is irrelevant. Like anybody can do that. That's so easy. Right? So I'm showing you in real time how to get into these trades, how to scalp it. And yeah, I mean, that's kind of the approach that I take. So I wouldn't necessarily say that it's signals per se, but I tell you what I'm looking for, and then I tell you when it happens, and then I show you that I'm in, and then I show you where the take profit is, and I explain to you why. You see this? This is way safer. So I don't tell you exactly do this, do that. It's not my job to tell you that. I'm not your dad. But I tell you what I'm doing, and I tell you why, and I reference the course content. So like this short, for example, this here, the Nexus would have known that I'm looking for this without me giving this setup. They know this. You know what I'm saying? So I hope that answers the question. But in my opinion, man, 1 to 2 people max, dude, max to follow, in my opinion. So those 2 people, who would I recommend excluding myself? Man, listen, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let's talk about the market side for people, because I'm seeing a lot of Jay, I'm seeing a lot of flopping groper. We all trade very differently. You know, we all trade very differently. Thank you, nature. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. People trade differently. People interpret things differently. Like Crypto Face trades very differently than I do. Very differently than I do. I don't know how the hell he's so good at what he does, man. I really don't know. But he trades very differently than me. Yeah, you took that short without even looking at the Discord. There you go, man. There you go. You know, I added to my short. Geo's approach can turn a little bit of money into a lot. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. My recommendation, if you're gonna follow somebody that's not me, it doesn't have to be me, but I would recommend I think I gotta go Jay and Alex O'Crypto. I gotta go Jay and Alex O'Crypto. And of course, White Phoenix, yes. I want to say White Phoenix. Man, you guys know, man. Listen, yeah, Trader Main is good. Trader Main. So Trader Main trades the way that I do, but we look at things a little bit differently. If you want my honest answer is, if you like my kind of trading, who I've taken much influence from Phoenix, then it's Phoenix. Phoenix, in my opinion, is the best trader that any of us know. And if you don't like that way of trading, then I got to go Alex O Crypto. Because Alex is, he scalps enough. He scalps enough for you to not wait forever to get into a trade. Like, he's not just taking swing trades and stuff. And he also is like zoomed out enough to be able to get a lot of trades. Phoenix does not have a YouTube channel yet. But what I will say is that he is planning to go on YouTube and branch off. And I'm helping him with it. And when it comes time, you know, he's welcome on this channel anytime. And hopefully I can introduce him to you all. Because he knows his shit. For real. Obviously. Took Jay's course and was in the Discord for over 2 years. And you just felt like his style wasn't for you. Yeah. It's not for everybody, man. It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. It's really not for everybody, man. And that's the thing, you know, there's no right or wrong. Tino, I have no idea, dude. I used to watch Tino 2 years ago, and all the market maker stuff and the smart money, the mindset of that came from Tino. But lately, like, Tino's a perma bull lately, man. I don't know. I'm sure he's a good trader. I've never actually seen him trade. He uses EMAs. I don't use EMAs. I don't like EMAs. I don't see the benefit of using EMAs. EMA shows you momentum and you can see the momentum. Like, just zoom out. Like, you could see where's the momentum. Like, go on the 6-hour time frame right now. Where's the momentum? What does your EMA probably look like? It probably looks like this. Like, you can see it. You don't need an EMA to show you that. I haven't read Trading in the Zone, but I am listening to the audiobook of Trading in the Zone. Man, I missed this playlist. I haven't, like... Thank you guys for being all here with me, man. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for taking time out of your Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, right? Is today Wednesday? Yo, I just bought Wiz Khalifa and Sean Paul tickets, by the way, here in Toronto for July. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, let me give you the audiobook. So we have it in the Nexus in the resources tab. Here you go, brother. Here's the audiobook for Trading in the Zone. There you go. Yeah, so when I use Market Cipher, I have vectors up, right? I learned a lot from Tino, man. I learned a lot from Tino. I'm like a hybrid of Tino, Jay, Phoenix, and then my own stuff. I'm like a hybrid. What are my thoughts on Carl from the moon? I think that guy's an idiot. He makes a shit ton of money off of Bybit, shilling you guys nonsense and getting you guys liquidated. That's what I think. Tino bangs out like 10 to 30K. So I've never seen him trade. I can't like put my name behind the way that I don't know how he trades. I've never seen it. So I'm not saying he's not good or bad, but I don't know. He puts like 68 trades in a single day, then man, I know he makes big coin for sure. I've never seen it is what I mean. As someone who made their own LLM on trading, I like and value my three reasons why price moves. Yeah, man. Price moves for 3 reasons. Yeah, why are we talking about others? Price moves for 3 reasons: to generate liquidity, attack liquidity, rebalance, and imbalance. That is it. No, I do not medicate for my ADHD. Man, I want to make 30K a day. I really want to make 30K a day. That would sound divine. That would be lovely. Where's the wifey? She's hiding. She's playing hide and seek from me. She doesn't like me. Tino's top at scalping. I'm pretty I want to see, where do you guys see the way that he trades? Like, has he ever displayed him trading? I've never seen it. Wifey's plural. There's a trader who uses astrology. It's crazy that so many people use this. Dude, so many people do that. Yeah, I am the guy that lives near Alex O'Crypto. I went on I'm the guy that we went to a Leafs game. We went to 2 Leafs games together, actually. Let's see if we can find that clip. Hold on. I don't want to leak my analytics. They're not that impressive anyway, but I don't want to leak them. Let me find that video. When was the first one we went to? It was in which video was it? So 2 days ago I talked to... So you might be... I told him... No, I think it was the one before this one. I got you all night. You're my starlight. I need you, yeah, all night. Come on, dance with me. Brethren, which was the video? Where's my Alex O'Crypto video? Here, actually, here's how we're gonna find it. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning in the Nexus. All right, let's watch this together. Let's meet Alex O'Crypto together. Shouts out to Alex O'Crypto. Let's all meet Alex O'Crypto together, or let's watch me meet him. Margin for error. Cold ass Canada. Dude, this guy's got his fucking jersey. Let's go, baby. What's up, man? Otter gang, gang, gang. Otter gang. We're losing right now, but don't worry. We're gonna make a comeback, baby. Boom. Alex O'Crypto. Anyway, yeah, I'm the guy that's close to Alex O'Crypto. I am the guy that's close to Alex O'Crypto. You've been here for 30 minutes and you haven't seen me talk about crypto or trading. What do you want me to talk about, dude? What do you want me to talk about right now? Who doesn't trade much, Tino? What do you want me to talk about, brother? We have equal lows. We have a bunch of liquidity above the highs, and we're waiting to see whether they're going to come and take, whether they're going to take Monday's high or Monday's low first. That's it. There's nothing else to talk about. We have a potential long on Solana. Nothing to do yet. I don't like it. We're waiting. Trading is a lot of waiting, bro. What do you want me to talk about? Please indulge me. Tau. I'm not trading Tau. But we could go to Tau because you're a first timer. Why not? Let's see what Tau is doing. I don't trade shit coins, but let's see. Let's see. I don't like these equal lows. But you flipped structure coming out of that. This structure looks abysmal. This is not even anything that I would even get involved in or trade ever. But this structure looks like shit. You're coming into likely something here. Let's find it. This I don't like this coin at all. This coin's movement is ass. But let me... What did we hit? I want to know what we hit. I want to know what we hit. We had to have hit something. Something in this wick. We hit something. Let's find it. Let's find it. Right here, 6 hour. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the short way because this is taking way too long. In this wick, there's something in this wick. Something is in this wick. Let's find it. Okay, there is demand here. This was your... Or sorry, there is supply here. This was your buy to your sell, okay? I don't need to get super refined, but that's where we rejected from. It makes sense to reject from where we are right now. But let's talk about what's going on right now. Okay. Price action for Tau is shit. The structure is shit. We swept buy side into an area that... Like, this is the most structure that I would even draw. So does it make sense to SFP the low, get a higher low or whatever, and then get a higher high? Yeah, it could. It depends on Bitcoin. Depends on what's going to happen with Bitcoin. But objectively, this looks like shit. And this does not look strong to me right now currently. But if we're going to talk about, like, this thing, what did you have? Let's be objective. You came and you hit a low, and your structure down here was low, high, low, and then you broke. So you're expecting a higher low to then make a higher high. Where does that higher low come in? Let's pull some volume. Yeah, I was going to say anyways, this general area looks like the place to long if you're going to be swing trading it. And I don't scalp trade, especially not... I scalp trade, but I don't scalp trade shit coins, and I don't scalp trade shit coins that look as horrendous as this. There's nothing to do here for me. I would never trade this, personally. Was that good? We could say we took Monday's low, only $100 off. Nope. You can't say you took Monday's low. If you took Monday's low, then you took Monday's low. But we didn't take Monday's low. So you can't say that we took Monday's low. Alex is taller than I am. What's up, Donkey Stonka? Listen, here's the deal, man. Look, let me give you a rundown on everything, okay? I'm going to make a video on this later, but I'll give you guys a little clue. USDT dominance right now, no different than Bitcoin, is in a very important area. Okay, USDT dominance looks like it's accumulating at a swing SFP level. If USDT dominance continues higher, which is what we have extrapolated in the Nexus, which is why we were short here, then the market's going to dump. Okay, if this SFP confirms, we're looking for a lower high, lower low, but the idea of coming back out to take the high again is not out of the question. What that means is the market will fucking die. Okay? This is important It's very important for two reasons. Number one, USDT dominance's overall order flow expectation is to come up to 6.75%. This is my overall target for it. So we can't lose sight of what's happening, number one. Number two, you have these semi-equal highs that we haven't attacked. And I'm not saying that we have to, but you can't be blind right now. Now, let's talk about Bitcoin. We have to be very objective, okay? Listen, I'm telling you guys right now, if you're new here, let me know if you're new here. If you're new, give me a burger emoji, okay? Drop a burger emoji if you're new here for the very first time. And do me a solid, hit the like button as well. But let me welcome you. My name is Geo, and every day I teach you guys why the market moves the way that it does. I'm a very objective trader, okay? I don't marry... If you're looking for someone to get you hard because I'm saying Bitcoin's going to 150K, this is not your channel, okay? Respectfully, I love you. I wish you the best, but this is not the channel for you. If you don't want to hear that price can go down, this is not your channel, okay? So understanding that the expectational order flow right now for USDT dominance is still higher until proven otherwise. Understanding that, where are we with Bitcoin? Bitcoin right now, if we zoom out, you're at a very, very strong resistance. You're at the very strong resistance for the first pullback that we've gotten in 3 years or in 2 years. We're at serious threats of it being a bear market and this just being a bear market rally. That is a very big possibility. But let's just be objective, okay? This downwards trend that we've had, you could just have a lower high and a lower low situation, okay? In order to see some strength, Bitcoin needs to get above and close above 100K. We need to get to like 102K. Okay, so everybody is so aggressively bullish again, talking about how we're going to go higher here, and we could, but we're way riskier to, it's way riskier to think that here. Okay, so whether this move gives us a pullback for a higher low and then a higher high, or we get a pullback to make a lower low is to be determined. But the odds of us continuing to just shoot up from here are very unlikely, okay? The best argument that you have is that this looks like 2021. And in 2021, what happened? You got to that zone, that same zone, and then you got the higher low, and then you made the higher high, okay? Got the higher low, and you got the higher high. So... by the way, don't short right now. That's not what I'm saying. As you can see very clearly on my screen, this box is green because this box is my favorite one. So I like coming up to 98K. Okay? That doesn't mean that we have to go to 98K right now. I'm just saying. Overall, you have to remember that this could be the lower high to then make the lower low. It could be. You can't ignore that fact. So, in my opinion, I think it's a good time to, at the very least, consider your exit strategy. Or rather, reconsider your exit strategy. Don't just, oh, someone on the internet said we're going to 120K, so I'm gonna get out there. Because what happens if you don't get that and this is your bear market rally and we're in a bear market right now? What if? I'm not saying we are, but what if we are? Then what? Whereas, let's just say you're overexposed. Maybe you sell half your bag here. Maybe we get a pullback and then you add in half your bag here. Fine, great. Or you get out here and then we go higher. Okay, and then on the back test here, you can get back in. Maybe you missed a couple $1,000. Is that $1,000, that $2,000 worth the insurance of potentially this being a lower low? Right? So, you used to be 5'6" and 1/4, but gravity fucked you. Now you're 5'6". Yeah, man. I just made you guys all get fat by eating burgers. Geo, according to Elliott Wave, Bitcoin needs a higher low to make the second wave and shoot up to a third wave. Your bias is towards bull market because of the fundamentals. Maybe. I don't do Elliott Wave, but I'm also seeing people talk about, like, I don't even know where the Elliott Wave tool is, and I don't know like the XYZ thing, but I've seen people do, like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this was your 5. I've seen that, right? I've seen that. So who knows, man? I don't know. And when it comes to the fundamentals, I mean, when it comes to the fundamentals, like, I don't know what's so different about Bitcoin now than when Bitcoin was at, you know, 10K, and Bitcoin is all the way back, or all the way at 100K. Like, how could you argue that the fundamentals aren't already priced in and that we have to go higher? Do I have any long-term crypto bags? Yeah, I have. I primarily trade, but I have some alts. I bought some Ethereum, I bought some ADA, and I bought some Solana on the lows. But Elliott waves can be 3 waves up, would be bearish. Remember, we don't need 5 waves up. I don't know. I don't know Elliott waves, to be honest with you. I don't use them. I don't trade them. Bro. Karin, listen, please, dude. You don't need to spam me, okay? If I'm in the middle of a thought, like, I see your comment. Please, I'm not trying to be an asshole, but, like, respectfully, you're spamming the chat a lot. You don't need to spam the chat. You don't need to spam. There's a potential long on Solana here, but there's nothing to do. When there's something to do, then I will we'll talk about it. There's nothing to do right now. Bro, the way I talk, did I smoke weed? No, I don't smoke weed. Weed is for bums. I don't do that. I don't know, like, even what that person's referring to, you know, like me, like, what about what I said implies that I smoke weed? Like, what part of what I'm saying makes you think that I'm high? Is it because I talked about how Bitcoin could go down? Does that make me high? I know, dude. I should smoke some weed, shouldn't I? Okay, hold on. I gotta go get my Rice Krispie and my protein bar. Dude, yeah, I'm high as fuck right now. I talk in 0.75% speed. Man, you guys, if you think I talk in 0.075% speed, y'all don't know me at all. You guys don't know me at all, okay? Maybe if I'm just, like, chilling right now. But when I turn it up, I turn it up. Y'all think you know me? Come on now. I talk way too fast. I talk way too quick. But I'm working on trying to be mellowed, you know? I'm working on trying to... You know what made me had to be very mellow? Let me tell you. When I was recording this fucking course, okay? I was the biggest stutter bug on the face of God's green earth. I was the biggest stutter bug. And I'm like, and I kept fucking up, and it was so annoying in editing, and I was like, okay, yo, I need to chill out. I need to like talk slowly. Okay, one sec. BRB. It's back day today, boys. It is back day. We got to get our protein in and our what happened to the treadmill? I got the treadmill still. Gay, Mark. Dude, this this weed thing is funny right now. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. If had I not made a covenant with God, a promise to God that I would never ever do weed again, then I would get high and come on stream. But I literally can't. I made a promise to God that I would never do weed again. And it's because I get seizures from it, man. One time I did it. One time I did edibles. And it's not even a lot, dude. Like, I'm very small, you know? I'm very small. So I don't need a lot. And I did an edible. And you know how, like, edibles are inconsistent? I didn't know that. I didn't even do a lot. It wasn't even a lot. Anyways, I got so fucked up. And I was so paranoid. And I was so... Like, I'm not joking. I literally thought I was going to die. This was like maybe a year and a half ago. I literally thought I was going to die. And yeah. I told God, if he gets me out of it, I'll never do it again. And he got me out of it. Chris says, the problem with all of you guys is that you rely on one fucking indicator to create narratives. I don't have even one indicator on my screen, brother. Like matching Elliott waves with support, resistance, whatever. Yeah, I don't even have one indicator on my screen, so don't know what that means. No, there's no discount for the Nexus. Sounds like your first time. Yeah. Being sober is great. Dude, I need to stop drinking. That's the truth. What's the indicator? Out of curiosity, you want the one indicator? Go rave party, weed, drink whiskey. Go rave party, smoke weed, drink it. How awesome, bro. You should try it. Big Geo, is the M2 supply a cheat code? I don't know. Was the feeling like a vibration when I was high? Man, weed like mellows you out, and I'm a very energetic dude. So like if I like, for example, I've done Molly. I like Molly. I don't like weed though. Weed like chills you out. I'm like always trying to get hyped up. I meant their bull versus bear case for crypto overall. They're just relying on the M2 narrative. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I really don't know. Everybody's so... Here's what I think. Whether or not the M2 supply makes something or doesn't make something, it works out. I think that everybody, when it comes to Bitcoin specifically, finds every reason besides just what's on the price to be bullish. Oh, the fundamentals. Oh, the supply shock. Oh, this. Oh, there's no supply shock. If I can go right now and buy it right now, there's no supply shock. Where's the supply shock? The scarcity of it does not mean that it's valued. Okay? Scarcity does not equate to value. If you're the only one in the world with herpes, does that have value? So I think that people, specifically with Bitcoin, you know how people have Bitcoin boners all the time. I think that people find every reason to be bullish that has nothing to do with anything. But again, that's long-term shit and I don't care. So they talk about the moons and they talk about the M2 cycle and they talk about how how if you adjust the price based on inflation, then we didn't actually take the all-time high pre-halving. Like, man, they just talk about whatever, you know? Trader Geo, there is a re-hyperlocation of BTC. Supply really never did end. Man, there's no supply shock. I can literally right now buy as much Bitcoin as I want and it will be in my pocket right now. There's no supply shock. I use this analogy all the time. If you go to an Apple store and the Apple store has no more iPhones, but everybody outside of the Apple store is selling an iPhone, there's no supply shock. Like, you could still buy it. Scarcity does not equate to value. Yeah, Molly is MDMA. You hate that Bitcoin dominance continues going up? Yeah, Bitcoin dominance is on a tear. It's on a tear, bear. It is on a tear. Can't say I'm surprised. Cannot say I'm surprised. It's heading to 64.96, very likely, but we'll see. We actually had dominance perfect as well. Perfect. And man, if you don't like that Bitcoin dominance is going up, wait till you see how high USDT dominance is going up. I'm telling you guys, if this SFP confirms, which it is right now currently, that means that the target for this SFP is way up here. And what's above there? You have semi-equal highs. And you technically have the target for this SFP, which is this high anyway. So I'm not saying that we're going to go up right away. But in my opinion, you really need to reconsider your exit strategy. You should really, and look, I'm not a financial advisor, and in fact, Geo is an incompetent 5'2" recorder. Want to be seeing non-financial advisor, crypto scam, making money, lines, possible global warming is real, and the earth is flat. Viewer discretion is advised. So Don't listen to what I'm saying, but objectively speaking, the way that I called this bottom, the way that everybody said that this trend line, we were losing it, and I was like, man, the target for this is way up here. Objectively, objective rules, this SFP means you're targeting here. If you're coming to here, guess where you're coming to? Very likely coming to here. And guess what happens if you come to here? Bitcoin is probably coming to 65% or 65K. It's probably coming to 60K. It could even go to, get this, last year. Do you guys remember last year when I was telling you guys that you were too bullish? And it ended up, I was right about all the alts, but I was wrong about Bitcoin. And I wanted 59K to get hit. Guess what? They said I was crazy for thinking that Solana could go below $100 again, and it did. They said I was crazy for saying that alts could make new bear market lows, and some of them did. Many of them did. You think we can't see a 59K Bitcoin again? You better fucking keep dreaming if you think we can't. Yes, we the fuck can. And if we come up to this high on USDT dominance, you better believe Bitcoin is going to take 74K. It's going to take that low. If that happens. I'm not saying it is. If that happens, and if dominance continues to rise, Bitcoin dominance, your alts are fucked. So, I'm not saying do it, but I would reconsider my exit strategy if I were you. Just reconsider it. That's it. I'm not saying get out. I'm not saying sell anything. I'm not saying do a partial. I'm not saying any of that. But let's be objective. Dogecoin went up 50%. 50% from the low. Dogecoin went up. Bitcoin 28% from the low. Ethereum 34% from the low. SUI, ready? 125% from the low. Solana 63% from the low. Fartcoin 519% from the low. My recommendation is you seriously reconsider your portfolios, because this is the rally that you dreamed of when you were at that low. It happened. Don't lose sight of the bigger picture. I'm not saying we're going down. I'm not. I don't know if we're gonna go down, but just consider your exit strategy. Just revisit it. And if you decide you want to keep holding, then great. But reconsider it. I agree, bro. I agree that alts are looking good. I agree with you. I was the one that was saying that alts were looking good. But the problem is that Bitcoin looks like garbage. That's the problem. You said it. And that's a very big elephant in the room problem. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm from Toronto. What does SFP mean? SFP is a swing failure pattern. It is a liquidity grab. Listen to Geo when he talks about USDT dominance. Do I ever look at USDT plus USDC? I don't. I've been told to, and people have I don't, and people have told me to, and they're very similar, so I don't really it's the same thing. Like, they're side by side. Bro, how often do I use the herpy analogy? That was my very first time. That was my debut, but I'll keep running. I'll keep running with it. Listen. Let me turn off the music so we can clip this. Scarcity does not equate to value. If you are the only person in the world with herpes, is that valuable? I don't think so. Reconsider your Bitcoin strategy. Not financial advice. Next time someone tells me they have Bitcoin, my response is gonna be like, oh, you have herpes. That shit's funny, man. Dude, scarcity does not equate to value. If you take a shit, right, and you have your own very unique piece of shit, your literal piece of shit that's unique to you, is that valuable? It's definitely scarce. It's the only piece of shit from you in the world that you're selling. Like, there's no... Man, scarcity does not equate to value. Everybody is fucking retarded. Everybody is literally retarded. Oh my god, it's so scarce. So scarce. Dude, I can buy all the pieces of shit I want right now if I want to. Gio, what's my opinion of crash trading? I don't know what crash trading is. Scarcity only leads to value when people want that scarcity. Yeah. Used to work for a diamond industry, Geo. Now people from our younger generation look at diamonds as useless. Yo, I'm trying to buy some drip, bro. Can you hook me up? Can you hook me up? Sometimes my piece of shit looks like a zoo animal. Man, honestly, I just convinced myself to maybe sell my Solana. This shit could go to zero. Man, I'm glad that we had this conversation, boys, about the herpes analogy. That was funny. I didn't realize that it was funny until you brought up how it was funny. Guys, hit the like button for herpes, you know? How would I set up a reality show for trading competitions? How would I set up a reality show for trading competitions? I don't know. I don't know, brother. I don't know. That sounds like a cool idea, though. Here's what I'll tell you what my vision is in the next 5 years. In the next 5 years, I hope to own a mansion in Miami and have a Nexus house. And it's a Nexus trading house. And it's a Nexus content trading house. That would be really cool. Diamonds are essentially useless now with lab-grown diamonds. Oh, I didn't even know that they do that. We have so much supply, but look up diamonds to inflation price. Well, I need to buy some drip. So if you can help me out, then that would be great. Was I forced to take the vaccine? Yes, I was. Well, I mean, nobody put a gun to my head. I didn't take the vaccine, but they were forcing people to. Yeah. Trading memes is a scam. The only people who make money are the people that own everything. I agree with that. The Nexus house? Man, that's the goal. The Nexus is to have a Nexus house. And I want to show you guys, like, I want to start vlogging and, like, you know, bringing you with me with what I do. I do a lot of cool things. So we'll see. So this short seems to be working out. I think we come and take Monday's lows and then we can talk about longs. What is my view on Bitcoin at the moment? My favorite play, I'm going to give you my favorite play, is this. And some variation of it. This. Some variation of this. Basically, long story short, I want one of the lows to go, either this one or this one. And then I want this high to go or this high to go. And then fucking down. Like heavy down. Swing. This is swing. We're in swing short territory. Let's put it to you that way. Gio wants to be a social media star, aka frat trading house. Yeah, I think it'd be cool, man. It'd be cool if we did that. If I could at least sleep in a hammock outside the Nexus house, then you made it. Bro, you are like, you're gonna have your own room, Ty. You can bring the girl. We could have a gym. Listen, you make the gym, like you figure out the gym in the Nexus house. You, like, I'll pay for it, but you set it up and you find it and you order and you take care of the gym. And you can have a house. I mean, you could have a room. I think that's a fair deal. Is there a giveaway today? Man, honestly, like, I want to do a giveaway, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. The last giveaway I did, people were fucking annoying. Like, I did a YouTube giveaway, okay? And people started making fake YouTube accounts and following the instructions. And we're like, okay, I won the giveaway. And I'm like, dude, I know you didn't. Nature, bro, if you're still in here, I had 3 different people that were not you. 3 different people make fake Nature accounts, open up tickets, and say I won. Like, I want to do something nice for you guys. But people ruin it, so I don't know. I think maybe not today. Maybe Friday we'll do a giveaway, but I need to figure out a new way to do it because now it can't be on YouTube. Yeah, bro, they do that shit, man. They ruin it. Like, they fucking ruin it. And when I was doing Nexus interns, the same like 5 people would just camp out the video and try to, like, man, they ruined it. Like, I'm trying to help. I want to do something fair for everybody, but people ruin it. I'm not blaming you. You guys want to see something funny too? So the other day, I'm going to share this with you guys. The other day, I caught a scammer. I hopped on call in the Discord with this fucking fake Trader Geo. I might have deleted it. Makes you change my mind, 'cause maybe I will die. I might have deleted it. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I might have. Anyways, I got on video call in the Discord. I got on call with this guy. I got on call. And it was some like Nigerian kid that was using a fake Trader Geo. And I made him promise that he wasn't going to scam you guys anymore. Dude, I know, man. It's bad, bro. These scammers are so bad. See you later, brother. I'm gonna get off too soon as well. What about a Discord giveaway bot? I don't know. The thing with the Discord, if I do a Discord giveaway, is the whole point of giveaways is to get engagement, right? Like, really, it's actually not really a giveaway. Like, it's a way of paying for marketing. That's what all these giveaways are, right? When we say, oh, give us this many likes and we'll do this, or, you know, share this or comment on this, we're engagement farming. It ultimately puts more money in our pocket, right? Like, if I give away $100 for getting 150 likes, that gets more people in here, which I have more people to sell to, which puts more money in my pocket. So it's not really a giveaway, right? Like, don't mistaken giveaways for kindness. Everyone's trying to get something out of it. But I do think it's a fair exchange, because hitting the like button, for example, hitting the like button is free for you and you have the potential of making money, and it helps me. So it's win-wins across the board, but it is for something. If I do a Discord giveaway, I don't get anything out of it, right? Like, you're already in the Discord. But if I get likes, if I do it on likes on YouTube, maybe what we'll do is we'll do like likes on YouTube. Okay. Maybe we'll do likes on YouTube, and then for the actual giveaway, it'll be on Discord, or it'll be on Twitter or something. Like, I can't do the winner on YouTube anymore. I can't. So maybe we'll do it based on likes. Maybe we'll do it based on likes, but we won't actually select the winner from YouTube because people ruin it, and I have no way of communicating with people on YouTube. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I got to figure it out. I do think it's winning for everybody. Like, it's winning across the board, but all right, guys, listen. It's been 2 hours. We streamed. Would I ever show my P&L? Yeah, lately I've been showing my P&L. Here's my positions right now. Nothing crazy, but I do show my P&Ls from time to time, whenever I feel like it. Anyway, it's been 2 hours. We streamed for an hour in the Nexus, so I've been in this chair for like 3.5 hours now. 4 hours maybe, if you include the toilet. So I'm gonna go. In conclusion, we are in a swing short zone. I would like to take out the highs again, though I'm not married to the idea of it. And if I do, I'm shorting the motherfuck out of Bitcoin. My dearest friends, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Thank you for chilling with me. I will see you guys on the public YouTube on Friday. In the Nexus, I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. One love. Gangsta rap. See y'all later. Have a good day.